I'm on my way to Juaso, where I'm from. So I was born in Juaso. I left when I was 5 years old to the UK. Ekwiago! His picture. I don't know.
I had a full man in that way that the full man or anything.
Yes, wow.
Wow. This one, I feel come at your fair, so there's any at yes, and when you're wanting where you should do.
Hey, Miss Wa.
Growing up, what I remember is from where you got into, and then from childhood, no, I think you like to know, and then you also like to associate with big people.
Really?
It's becoming famous now. Yeah, it is not.
And then one man maybe not. Oh, Miss
Adra was my grandmother who passed away many moons ago. And as you can see, my auntie is getting emotional by just hearing her name. My little sister was named after.
I would draw your pie free one color bremunina. I would draw Bono.
Mommy, looking at my journey so far, what would you say is your proudest moment, whether when I was younger or the current Denta now? I'm on my way to Juaso. I did mention to you guys the last time when I was going to Konogo to do the donation session. I stopped over actually just to show you where I'm from. So I was born in Juaso. I left when I was 5 years old to the UK. I also stayed a little bit in Choco in Accra. So I'm gonna also go there one day to also show you that part of my life before I then transitioned to the UK. My dad is from Juaso. My mom is from Ekutuase, but then she later settled in Juaso. My great-grandmother is actually from Akwemufie. She was the lady that was named after Denta. Also, we will definitely go to Akwemufie so I can show you all of the different parts that I'm from. So very excited. I've got my sister, I've got my mother, I've got my children and my sister's daughter as well. So we're all going for a journey to Juaso. So we're at Paradise. We're gonna stop for a sec and just grab something to eat. Paradise is one of the famous rest stop service centre on the Accra-Kumasi highway. We stopped there for a few refreshments and continued the journey. Then all of a sudden, the unforeseen happened. Can you guess what? Yes, my tyre burst. We had a flat tyre and needed to find the nearest vulcanizer as soon as possible. Lo and behold, we found one which was right next to where the incident happened. His name was Aboboya. He was sweet, he was very nice to try to help us as much as possible, but he did not have our tyre. And so he arranged for us to get a tyre from the nearest town. And so we had to take a taxi to go and search for the tyre. That almost took an hour and a half off our journey that we had to wait and get this sorted out. But whilst we were doing that, we were in a car playing music and just chilling out. Finally, the tyre was fixed and we were back on our way to Juaso. We're nearly there. Super excited at the same time to see whether a lot more people remember me, just like that man that I met, strangely, who kind of knew who I was. looking forward to see if there's many others that kind of remember me as a small girl in Juaso. Juaso is a town and is the capital of the Ashanti Achim South, a district in the Ashanti region of Ghana, with a population of about 120,000. We're now entering the town of Juaso. This is the Juaso Hospital, where I was born. Yes. This is Obo's late father's house. Hey, I must say how. Na hani ha. Now. So I say park it. Ma, I don't know whether you remember. Na me kai say na. Hana na yeko toilet. Na e ibi wa ha. There was that round. What? No, but there was a place that Mikai said round. So right now we're at my mom's sister's house. But he funny entertainment no. And Ekwiago, aka You Go See, is my mom's older sister who looked after me in my infancy. We paid her a surprise visit. As you can see, she was not prepared. And so she had to go back inside to get ready to welcome us. The last time she saw my eldest son was when he was 6 months old. She came to Accra to help look after him. And so this was a reunion as well. It was all surprises. All the kids had grown. She hadn't met some of them as well. And so it was a big family reunion. Hey! She greeted us the traditional way by starting from the right to the left. In the Ashanti culture, this is really important. Some of these little things are extremely important to them.
I'm from Adasa. I know a place. Actually. And I pay you work for mommy. Some see a baby do. I mean, no Kasai. And the entire so about Shawn and the bush have a child. Oh no, Adajie. And you know, I would decide to say, Obeba, and then. Instead of seeing why they are bent here by ya, or have a shell, and I'm huffing shop, and out in the mansion, the bush have a shell. Timmy, promise something. You mamma, baby, you might. How may you buy it and your bonnet? Let me say, just near a woman. Good on his own. It's not me person, me bad jar soap, me baby, I warm me. Baby, I me dear grow, baby, I entertain me. Any I didn't. Okufi to hono mo ye say baby a no wo. Ke ban baby no wo. Miswa ya ban ne. E be ko nyina na chese ye di nkomo ne ye hwe how a me life no e start ye.
Inti ha. Aha na ni funu ma ne nyina. Aha na we da the funu ma no ehwe. Da ne ni. Wow.
Inti na me ma.
Ye nyina.
Ne ye say.
Ya ba tan.
Ene da ha. Wow.
Wow. Ye nyina na egu ha. Ne kwa bana. Ye nyina. Ye nyina na egu da we mu.
10 of us in one room.
Ha ni ye nyina egu.
Inti ma wo
kwa bana. Na ha. Na once na ayi. Ankure bi na bobo so nti echi na wo ma me ba ya. Obeka say odi sika bre yen.
Okay.
Esi mi so to so no odi to nchensen. Tinaka usha uhuna area. Say a chance and then your papa at it.
Sunyina, Womunina, no Muguhanina, Obi Shampabwa, Obi, oh, I would have the real I say.
But Mamma, never cast it. Nay, well, no, what Hannah cast not well, did you or Hannah?
I hire no one when almost 2 years no more day toilet in the toilet.
Because I'm for toilet, let me catch her mamma. My auntie proceeded to take us round the town to see other family members, and the first stop was with one of my cousins. So this is Sister Menu. This is my mom's sister's daughter, so my cousin. And I'm a boy.
I know how to do.
Aye. Into no. What's your phone in here? When I'm not my ba crying.
Ah, PSC.
Aye, PSC.
Hey, shut.
I introduced her to my children. She knew Kojo but hadn't seen Kojo in a very long time. So that was a nice surprise. And then Then she saw Vesta and was extremely surprised because she hasn't seen Vesta in so long and could barely recognize her. She also met Vesta's daughter for the first time. It's Vesta's daughter's first time in Ghana. So Juaso. What about
that? From 2nd week December.
Really?
Okay.
Okay, so this is Mami Ekwiago's son.
Vesta.
So when Mami spoke about us being a room of 10 people, Kwabna was one of them. We grew up together. Okay, so now brother dear ko Kaiso saw in Sano de school. Do you have any fond memories, any memories of us growing up?
Growing up, what I remember is back in Accra, send I called Blessed Assurance Preparatory School, Choco.
Okay.
Yeah, so okay.
Yeah.
And then
But how you go school
you school Kakra. You go school Kakra and I relocate to Accra.
Okay.
Back then you call school no be na.
Okay.
And Accra no make I say those times they call now mommy late. Because I mean not Christabel is yeah, I think it was myself, you before Christabel by and see yeah, and I make Accra. Those times the mess on side the walk to school. Na we used to trek. Na your school no so Eponano.
Wow.
Side, yeah, Blessed Assurance Preparatory School or Choco. And those times in America.
How long was the journey from the house to?
Oh, from the house, I think about those times. Not make I say not transportation. Then public transport. Then said that you come on, sir.
Right.
Near cars normal currently almost friend Bedford. Arrow glass no. Yeah. And on those days now Juma.
Okay.
What's name na wooden back near wooden way Bedford. But near Nancy. Yeah, near Nancy. Near Nancy na deco. Because now Kromu that busy, it's not quite so dangerous as her.
Okay.
But from where you got into, and then from childhood, no, I think say you really love to explore it. It's exploration, you know. So now when you know that's what you are exploring, you know. I think part of like it's kind of embedded in you.
Right.
Yeah, it's a share that young one be brave. Yes, I am because so we are inquisitive. You like to know, and then you also like to associate with big people.
Really?
Into becoming famous, yeah, it is not that surprising.
One of the places that I really wanted to visit because everybody knew me because of this particular man, and that was Akufito. Akufito was my dad's best friend. He was the area guy. Everybody in the town knew who Akufito was. And he took me as his daughter and raised me before I moved to Accra.
Wow. What bettina ha preko kura. Enti akire ya obesan be fa wo no na je se woni bodnan be fa wa okwa Accra no. Enti ha na wotie ana mbaji wo firi Akufito. Ene wo nua wo ba me no so ensem wo nua kofi nsem ha. Afele. Akufito ba o. Danta.
Akufito. If you remember the man on our way to Konongo, he mentioned Akufito. Akufito was the person that looked after me. This is his picture. My dad mentioned to make sure that I get his picture. I didn't know Raho.
That's a minion.
I know.
Oh.
And okay, Ebrana Misano. Okay.
As a man, Akufito, only Kakabuki.
Aye.
Junction.
Aye.
Madame will be catching me.
Oh, wow.
You have a panire, uncle.
Hey, Keba.
I'm maybe I should call your program.
Aye.
Madame will be dancing.
Aye,
or you know, I feel it. Ojo no show be. Obodina na o se Akufito.
I'm so fire.
So so cook.
Aye. Aye, to make us be samba.
Yeah.
Ka se be samba nti ma ba me be chia busuafo ne no.
Aye.
I drop watch on so near Sister Dodi Machi no.
Hey.
Aye.
Mama bright. Mo. Kofi watching what is young and Oga.
That's it. Keba bekume. Okay, bekume. Keba bekume. Okay, bekume. Akufito's friend who used to come around also used to sing to me, and this was one of the songs that we used to sing all the time. Keba bekume. Okay, bekume. Next up, we went to my dad's sister's house. This is where my grandmother and grandfather lived. I remember my grandfather so well. I remember him being really tall and dark. And I also remember my grandmother. So we visited the house. They were all surprised and excited to see us. They had no idea that we were coming today to see them. They were my dad's sisters. All of them were there. And it was just nice to reconnect with our family. Every time that I go to Juaso, Miss Swa Yabanye used to cook bode and kontomire for me, my favorite food. She always go to the farm and get all the ingredients to cook it there for me. So it was nice to come back home and visit them and just show them some love. Bode gudem. Na kontomire. Na prazo way. Akura way. Mama, oh, no want to say. Fine. Mommy. Atu. Mama try to say. Good.
Nana hoye. Nana Bema. My brother. My brother, Papa, my brother. Your mommy is my mommy. Oh, my mommy.
I get to a catcher. Miss Wa, get you an idiot.
Oh, you're the Yamasi. Yeah, the Namia said, you are not what
I don't want to run out.
Hi.
Hey, I do. What country?
I don't know more than
I do have Brafuna.
you are Caravana for country. And the second born, I dance here. Doctor Subiano.
What is it?
I dance here.
One out to me.
I
dance here.
testimony.
Aye. Hey. Yeah, right.
And I'm no parry. Parry near on life.
I had that. But buy it.
It's not yet. We don't know buy it.
What do you want?
And then we are no man. We are poor.
And the mama made up.
Oh, Miss
I can't read out.
I know Raho.
I don't want to away. I don't want to away.
Adjoa was my grandmother who passed away many, many moons ago. And as you can see, my auntie is getting emotional by just hearing her name. My little sister was named after.
Just to say how I was like growing up, not me to sing.
Aye, nem kwala bremu nyina na odoye. Na o ka ne ho e ba ye ho to say ne papa enuanom. Aha. Body apesie ani kontomire na abrochire
eno ana midi
sa
eno ana midi
wo ko di bi ko
midi bi ko e
ani
One we be a man na osu na ne ro boss so ana ma pesie no we
me body apesie no wo he
oh one son wedi nti kane nyina
we ye nipa na wo doye pa free won kwala bremu nyina na wo do wo so anum
yes so di ma bedru house mu dwe mu wa Yesu dem mo kwa so mo ba be kra ye na bibia be mo di bre ye bia na mo di ja ye
matema
Yesu dem
amen
amen na ko ja kwan ni nyina bedru ho na atenetene
ai betenetene mushe dental show eh sa oh okay why name Vesta. Hey!
Meet the other Vesta, who was named after Vesta, my little sister. I remember when I got a call when I was in the UK that Vesta was born, and it was just beautiful to see how she's grown and doing so well.
Oh, nice.
Last stop was my father's house, a house that he built many years ago, and as the Jasahine of Juaso. Growing up, my dad always taught me the values of being an African, the values of being Ghanaian and patriotic. I remember when I was a child and he would make sure that in the house we speak Chi. He's like, when you're in the house, you speak your home language. My dad also taught me that it was important to have fundamental education and be a graduate in something. I'm so grateful for my dad, who obviously wasn't in the house. He's in London at the moment. Thank you, Daddy, for encouraging me to be a pediatric nurse and also encouraging me to be who I am today. And also to my mother, my support, my everything. Without you, I wouldn't be who I am today. Your support, your love, your courage has brought me so far. And so this is the house. I got to share seeing the house again with my kids for the first time and just being around them and my mother, my sister. It was just a beautiful moment.
Mommy, looking at my journey so far, what would you say is your proudest moment, whether when I was younger or my the current dental now?
As we come back from Accra to Juaso to see my big sister here, I think I said, watch her around, for your war, for would you grow any other. I say, the meeting I can say I'm so proud of all the family, so proud of you. Say, the way I was starting will carry a no London, no, a baswa, now we interview nipa, near days, I'm a nipa. I must say, which na and so. And up to now, what I saw a year with Juma and question about do timing. And to say, Cassie, you need to na a wrong, the new sopa, I'm a listening in our so. Any so, the senior point or do about the dream. In sopa. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm with my sister as well. My baby sister, Vesta. Obviously, V, I'm gonna be 40 soon. How has it been having a sister, an older sister?
It's been amazing. I mean, I definitely look up to you. You definitely are a role model. I try and emulate you where I can. I think you've just started from humble beginnings and you've just grown up and flourished in ways that I just can't even believe. So, you know, it's definitely possible to follow your footsteps and achieve anything that I want to achieve. I know it's possible with you as my sister and my leader. You was always there for me. I always went to go out with you, hang out with you, just look up to you so much. You're so beautiful inside and out. I'm just happy to be your sister.
Awesome. And then, like, is there any moment, like, growing up, obviously I used to look after you and Sabrina a lot. Is there any moment, like, growing up, when you were growing up, like how I was towards you and Sabrina or Eric?
Even though my sister, you was also my second mum. My mum wasn't there, you was there, cooking for us, taking us out, shopping with us. Just being the second person that's always there for us. So you was definitely that person in my life as well.
This is my oldest son, Nakwari. Nakwari, how's it been having, you know, a mother like me? You know, say all the good things, man.
Mommy is very kind. She's a super mum, as I always say.
What makes me a super mum? Why would you say I'm a super mum?
Because you're always working and you always still have time for us. You're always achieving good things.
This is my second born, Adansie. Adansie, what's so special about your mum?
She's a super mum, and she's great at cooking, good at singing, a great driver.
Whatever.
And she also is one of those mothers that push you. If you want to do something, she'll push you to do it. Like if you want to do singing, she'll get you a teacher and then you do your lesson. If you want to do any sports, she'll get you a coach or something. That's my mother right there. Yes, I'm proud to have such a mother.
This is my one and only niece, one of them. Amma, what can you say about your auntie Denta?
You are a really great auntie and you are very an inspiring person to make someone keep on trying their hardest to do something that they want to achieve in life.
Wow.
And you are my greatest role model as my mom, but you just make me keep on trying to reach my goals, and I just want to thank you for that.
Oh, you're so sweet. She's my kindest, most sweetest niece ever. She says all the right things, and I love you, Amma.
I love you too.
You're gonna be mega great than your auntie. You're just gonna surpass me in so many ways.
Thank you.
Yeah? All right. Guys, this is it. This is a snippet of a little bit of my journey. This is where I was born. I always, even though my mum was always trying to pull me to Ekutuyase, but I feel like this is where I was born, and I have a lot of history here. I'm kind of taking it all in. It's a very emotional time, just coming back, looking at my footsteps. I would say my trip to Juaso has been a SANkofa moment. A moment of reflection, a moment of looking back. San, return, cop, go, fat, look, seek, and take. It was an impactful journey, an emotional journey for me to go back home to Juaso, where I was born, meeting people that remembered me, remembered my journey. And this would definitely inspire me to do more. And so I hope that you will look at this episode and feel like going back home. Thank you so much for watching the show. I'll see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe.